Hi there, this is Mus from MK Survival again, giving you the third and final part of the review of the Sogsil Papelite. We're just going to get straight into it. Start to make some feather sticks first of all, and again try to clear out some branches and some light batoning maybe. But let's just get straight into it. There you have it, Sogsil Papelite. Hayes, mind out the way. We have it. Clear out some branches now. It's quite a thick bit for such a light knife, but we'll see how we get on. No problem at all. It's just bouncing off there. As you can see, cleared off that branch in no time at all. Absolutely performed like a gem there. Let's move on to the next task now. I just completely love the rasp of this knife. Absolutely, completely love that rasp. Does so well with notching. Unbelievable. That's that. This is some solid wood here, and really it went through there no problem at all. Definitely hit some sort of knot here. Move out the way. There you go. So batoning, not a problem at all. It was just running out of purchase at the end where I had to pull the knife out and push it back in to the wood just to get more purchase. But once you hit the tip of that blade, it just slices straight through. That is a job that it is good at. Obviously light batoning, nothing too heavy, nothing too big, shall I say. But if need be, you can do it, not a problem. Right, just for the final thoughts of how this knife performed in the woods. Food prep. Food prep surprisingly was okay. I was quite impressed actually with the food prep of this knife. In the woods, Now, while I was doing feather sticking, this was really, you know, the top part of the handle was really starting to hurt my hand, even with thin gloves on. Wasn't as comfortable as the Tops Light Trekker and so forth. But another problem I had with the handle of this knife was once it's in my palm, pretty big hands, these finger grooves here don't serve no purpose for me at all. My fingers cannot get into the finger grooves. If I just open my hand out slowly, they don't actually get into the finger grooves, because this part of the knife, the top part of the knife, has to sit into here on my palm, where therefore I have to ride it lower to get my fingers in. I just wish that, for my hands anyway, I know most of you guys out there, you really do dig these finger grooves here, but for me, on this knife, serves no purpose at all. Makes it more uncomfortable. I just wish that it was straighter, like the top part of the knife, then I could get more purchase on the knife. The handle was a bit too tough, so for long periods of use, obviously it's not bushcraft, and I know that, and this is a fighting knife primarily, so therefore built on fighting purposes, thrust attacks and so forth, it would absolutely excel. It excels in what it's built for. I can see that, I understand that. But secondary, if you're in a survival situation, you have to use this for bushcrafting for long periods of times, I would choose a different knife for those purposes. Was really impressed with the top portion here, the rasp, how you can really get good temp pegs in, good notching going on with the rasp of the knife. Although it was very uncomfortable when you're sort of initially making temp pegs using your thumb to push down. But again, when you turn it over, it did make up for that. Definitely not a bushcrafter. Would not even be my second choice for bushcrafting. For bushcrafting, survival knife, for me personally, much more comfortable for my type of hands, is the K-Bar USN Mark 1. Now that there has no finger grooves, as we know, fits perfectly in my hand, and I have bushcraft with this knife. I've owned it for a little while now, and I can tell you definitely excels in that department over the Sog Seal Pup Elite. Again, primarily a fighting knife, but surprisingly excels big time in the bushcraft. So for me, definitely this, which I'm going to be doing a review on next. So please stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll keep you posted. For now, Mus MK Survival signing out. Final review on the Sog Seal Pup Elite. Hope you enjoyed.